The U.S. Capitol is removing all state flags that appear in a tunnel under Washington's Capitol complex because of the Confederate symbols that appear on some of the flags, namely the state flag of Mississippi. In its place will be a print of every state's commemorative coin. Committee on House Administration Chairman Candace Miller made this announcement on Thursday, identifying the triggers associated with the Confederate flag symbol.
Interesting. I'm curious. I guess I'm unclear about this tunnel. Do you know much about where this tunnel exists? That's underneath the.
It's underneath the Capitol building.
Okay. So
and there is a hall in that tunnel. Excuse me. There is just a string and row of all the state flags.
Understood. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So some people might say, oh, well, why do you have to punish all states or remove all state flags because of this? I actually think that it's a really good symbol. I mean, it's trying to draw attention to something that's already gotten a lot of attention. I mean, ever since Dylan Roof murdered people in South Carolina and then had pictures of himself in front of the Confederate flag, I think it's gotten a lot of heat for, it clearly has racial undertones. Some people say that it's just cultural, or it's like, no, it's Southern pride, but you're like, you can't separate the two, I don't think.
And to your point about the South Carolina, the Charleston shootings, yeah, I think that the Confederate flag conversation has been a larger conversation in the U.S. over the last several years just because of what it stands for.
Yeah.
But I think that to that point earlier, it really sparked another conversation because he took a picture in front of the flag and put it on his social media.
Yeah.
So there are also a few states still where the flag symbols are present. Those states include Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Arkansas. I think the Mississippi flag is the most prevalent. So
we'll see. Has there been much backlash or much response, even on behalf of? I mean, because she hasn't done this yet, right? This
announcement was made on Thursday. So I think it's an ongoing conversation. I think it's an ongoing discussion. I think it's great, the empathic behavior that is happening here.
Yeah, exactly. And I think just the issue of social media and how these kinds of ideas get spread. These ideas go viral because of this. I don't think that even in light of what happened in Charleston, even with the racial undertones involved with the Confederate flag, we wouldn't have this kind of outcry and the speed with which it's all happening without social media.
And I say kudos to the chairman for being in tune, because I think this is a larger moment for a lot of people by removing these flags and removing that symbol.
Yeah, and also saying that you can't just remove one bad apple. It does spoil the whole barrel if there's one bad apple there. So I'm all for symbolic gestures for sure.
Empathy. It's a powerful word that needs to be taken into consideration more often when making decisions.